Hi, we're glad you're here. Welcome to our overview of Citizenship Reinstatement for Korean Adoptees. We're Lauren and Emily, co-founders of Citizenship Collective. We are two of the first adoptees to be granted reinstatement of citizenship entirely through a Korean consulate in the United States. We believe in a process that is simple and helpful to any Korean adoptee on a journey to reclaim their citizenship. We desire to create a space where the collective community experiences support in the process. And our hope is that these resources will build solidarity through the unique story and journey of each Korean adoptee. Beginning in 2007, advocacy groups pushed for legislation to allow adoptees to reclaim their lost citizenship, as it was renounced involuntarily as part of the adoption process. In the following years, laws were drafted and revised, and finally in 2011, the law became effective, allowing adoptees to reinstate their Korean citizenship without renouncing that of their adoptive country, thus allowing dual citizenship. It wasn't until 2020, however, that this process was extended to applicants in the U.S. without the need to first obtain an F4 visa. So why would an adoptee want to restore their Korean citizenship? The answer is personal to each adoptee. Some want to relocate to Korea, have the freedom to work in the country, or access social services, while others want simply to reclaim a piece of lost heritage and identity. Before getting started on the reinstatement process, it's important to know what to expect. First, this is not a quick process. 1 year is the minimum time required, and up to 2 years can be expected in some cases. Your timing will depend on documentation and the processing time of your assigned consulate. Next, reinstatement is not inexpensive. As of 2024, the required fees and postage add up to $500 US. However, this does not account for additional services like translation, expired forms, copies of documentation, or obtaining a US passport. In addition, you'll be making at least 3 separate trips to your assigned consulate. If you have to travel to get there, this adds to your overall expense. Lastly, you'll need to be able to read and write basic Korean. Some of the paperwork requires personal statements, which are entire paragraphs written exclusively in Korean. If you don't have this level of fluency, you'll need to hire a translator to help you through the process. There are many things to consider before becoming a Korean citizen. As soon as your citizenship has been reinstated, you'll have to abide by Korean laws. This means you could be prosecuted in Korea for crimes committed in your home country, like gambling or using illegal substances. You may also have to pay taxes in Korea if you're a resident or earn income there. For males, military service is mandatory. Though adoptees may be granted exemption from regular service, all male citizens must complete at least 1 day per year of military education in country and may be drafted in wartime. If you don't want to serve, you may need to wait until after age 40 to apply. There are privileges and rights to consider too. Korean passports are ranked highly, with visa-free travel to over 100 countries. Citizens can hold jobs in any industry, unlike F4 visa holders, have the ability to rent or purchase property, receive social services and government assistance, vote, utilize healthcare services, and more. You should always consult with an immigration attorney for advice before proceeding. The path to reinstatement consists of 6 steps. First, you'll need to gather documentation. More than 33 documents and personal details are required to be in hand before you proceed. This includes things like your U.S. passport, your adoption certificate, certificate of naturalization, FBI background check, and fingerprinting, blood type, liquid assets, parents' educational history, and more. Once you have the required items, you'll begin preparing paperwork. About 20 forms will be completed across the entire process, some in English, but most in Korean. After the preparation work, you'll apply in person at your designated consulate office. Once the application has been turned in, you can expect to wait at least 9 to 12 months for processing. The day will come when you receive your approval, and you'll again travel to the consulate to sign a declaration not to use your foreign nationality in Korea and attend an oath ceremony. Your registration records in Korea will be updated after a few months, after which you can apply for them. Then appear in person again at the consulate to apply for a passport. Finally, if you intend on residing in Korea, you'll obtain a Korean ID card. For overseas Koreans, a new service is rolling out for mobile IDs. Stay tuned for more information as CAD Citizenship Collective plans to release details once they are solidified. Your passport is now good for 10 years and you're officially a Korean citizen. The citizenship reinstatement journey can be a lengthy and frustrating process. As CAD co-founders, we wished for more resources to help Korean adoptees like us understand and complete the process in a more efficient way. Over the course of 2 years and hundreds of hours, our detailed notes, photos, videos, consultations with adoptee groups, consulates, and Korean immigration lawyers eventually became our CAD Citizenship Reinstatement Guide, created with the goal of supporting others on their path to Korean citizenship. The guide is continually updated and contains over 70 pages of instructions, downloadable forms, examples, printable checklists, and additional resources. Our comprehensive instructions are easy to follow, go step by step, and include estimated timeline, costs, links for forms, and external sites, as well as other helpful tips. Included in the guide are all the required forms, as well as examples of documents you'll need to submit. Each form has a translated English example for your reference, as well as the original Korean version for submission. Our English version of the forms should eliminate your need for a translator on all but the written statement portion. To keep you organized, we created printable checklists for each state of the process: preparation, application, and passport. In addition, we have a helpful resource library that includes consulate contacts, adoption agency information, a translator pool, links to service providers, immigration law firms, and more. If you'd like more information on our guide, please visit our website at cadcitizenship.com. You can also view upcoming webinars, FAQs,